Do you want to learn how to make your own digital printables using Photoshop? Maybe you want to learn how to use Photoshop without having to go to a graphic design school? Or maybe you're wanting to learn how to create digital printables so that you can create a income on the side. If that's the case, then keep watching because in this tutorial, I will show you step by step how you can create these amazing gift cards in Photoshop. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I am Sam, and welcome to the Ellie Rose Pie Designs community. One of my favorite places to go to download clip art and font is a website called Creative Fabrica. It is very affordable, and I really like all the content that they have on there. I have provided my affiliated link to Creative Fabrica down below in the description. If you do use that, I do get a small commission at no extra cost to you. And if you do decide to use it, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. If you've never been onto Creative Fabrica, there are hundreds of tutorials on YouTube on how to use it. But it's pretty basic. Once you've signed up, even for their free account, you'll be going to their home screen, which is just creativefabrica.com. Now, all I'm going to do is I am going to download two things. I'm going to be downloading my font that I want to use, and I'm going to be downloading the clip art. So the clip art I want to look for is some sort of Halloween clip art. So let's have a look and see what they have. Now, they probably have hundreds of things, as you can see right here. Oh, he's very cute. Lots. Oh, there's another one. So there is so much. Oh, there's another one there. So what I'm actually looking for is a Frankenstein clip art, but I'm not wanting it scary, and I really don't know what I want, but from what I've seen so far, he's cute too. Let's have a look and see if I go here and I type in Frankenstein. Oh, I do like him. He's very cute. All right. So once you have found what you are looking for, the next option would be is to click onto your onto the image that you're wanting to use, and then all you have to do is hit click download. And this entire folder will download, and that's what's part of the membership. The next thing that we're going to do now is type in Halloween fonts. Let's see what comes up. Halloween font. And that's really cool. Okay, so there's heaps of different Halloween fonts that you can pick from. Now, there was one particular one that I really liked. It was like a bundle. Yeah, this one here. So even though it says $5 for this bundle, you actually get it. This bundle is inclusive of my membership. So I just clicked onto that and I downloaded all of these. I think there were 20 fonts. And then if you scroll down, you can see all of the options that we will be using. Now, one thing I like to do, because I have a lot of font, is I actually take a screenshot of this and I put it into a Word document, and I actually have all of my clip art all on here, and I've just got pages upon pages upon pages. Here, I'll show you. Pages, 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 pages. And majority of them are actually from Creative Fabrica. So this way, once I've downloaded the font onto my computer, I can then go and open up this file and I can have a look in here, and it makes it so much more easier. Do you like what you see so far? Then please like this video and subscribe to my channel for more upcoming video tutorials that I will be sharing with you. Alrighty, once you have opened up your Photoshop, I have a link down below my gift card template that I will be sharing with you guys. So click onto that and download it. And once you've downloaded it, you can open it up and it's going to look something similar to this. This way, at least you can, not have to worry about figuring out what the sizes are and all of that jazz. So I've got it all here for you. I have also provided the Amazon logo. I've got the Amazon gift card, just a plain gift card, and the Starbucks gift card, and let's see what, and then also a stream one. Now you can obviously just go onto Google and search whatever gift card you want, and then just copy and paste that logo into your template. Now, the only reason why I have those is because I use them as a mock-up for when I'm sharing my printables in my store or on my blog posts. I like to show what it could look like if you added the gift card to that actual printable. Alrighty, so, but that's just there as an option if you do want to use it, okay? But I'm going to switch that off for now. But this is what it looks like. All right, so you're going to have all of your layers here that I've already pre-done for you. Very easy to navigate around. All right, so like I said, I'm wanting to have something that is related to Frankenstein, because I'm going to do frankly I think it's, what does it say? Frankly, my child may be the reason why you need caffeine. Something like that. I don't know. But that's all we're going to add. So the first thing I'm going to do is to download my clip art. So I'm going to go and find it. All right. So there is my clip art. So here is the one that I want. Let's see. It looks quite cute. Let's bring him in. All righty. And I'm just going to bring him down, and I'm going to pop him about there. So obviously it's not going to be directly over all of this. So to be able to kind of lock it in between those layers, we're just going to click, and I'm going to click and drag it down to here where this layer is. So where this layer is where I'm going to pop my clip art above. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to select create clipping mask. And then what you're going to see is that this is almost going to get clipped into this rectangle shape. So there it is there, so that I can then move it around and it will be clipped in there. Okay, and then you'll see that there's a little arrow there too. So let's just make you more about there. All right, and then I'm going to add in my wording too. So I'm going to click over here and I am going to select a new layer, and I'm going to go over to my fonts or my type tool, and I'm going to enter in Hello Crush, which is this one here, is the one I want. All right, and then I'm going to click here and I'm going to write frankly. And you'll see like this little toolbar thing also shows up. So that'll tell you exactly what size it is, the properties panel, the properties little tab, and then also what your font is. So it's pretty cool. So you can either click on to here and then make it bigger, or you can make sure that you have selected that layer, hit Control T or Command T on a Mac on your keyboard, and then it's going to show up that entire, like it's going to highlight the entire box, and then you can drag it smaller or drag it bigger. All right, and I'm just going to move you to about there for now and hit enter to place it. Now I do want to change the color. To change the color, I'm going to click on to that little black little box, because at the moment it's black, but I'm wanting to change the color to I quite like that color, but it's too blendy. So let's just hit OK. And I might just make it a little bit smaller. So frankly, alrighty, and then I'm going to add my next font. It's also going to be my next text. And this time I'm going to go with a lemon milk, is one of my favorite fonts. And I'm going to type in my child may be the reason you need. Now, I need to highlight that all. I need to make that a lot smaller, and I'm wanting to change that to black. Now let's have a look and see how that looks. All right, I'm probably not liking how far away that is. So I'm just going to click over here and I'm going to go onto the properties there, or you click onto that. Okay. And then I'm going to change the to probably 18. Nope. 24. Yep. That'll be right. Okay. So, but I might see if I can make that a little bit smaller. There we go. It's a bit better. So, frankly, my child may be the reason you need, and I'm going to click onto this layer and I'm going to drag and I'm going to release it or let go of my mouse tool, and it's going to create a new duplicate of that layer. All right, and I am going to select, actually I'm going to click and I'm going to drag it down. All right, and then I'm going to select the type tool or the text or the font, whatever you want to call it, and I'm going to highlight that and we're going to change the wording to caffeine. Exclamation point. All right, and then I want to highlight all that and I want to change that to actually let's just leave it with that color for now and see how that looks. Let's just drag you further down. Okay, I think that looks fine. I'm just going to make sure that that is in line. So it's equal there to equal there. Otherwise, it just looks a bit out of sort. Okay, I'm liking that. So then the next thing I'm going to do is to change the background. So I've just clicked onto this purple layer and it's automatically highlighted it. What we're going to do is, that was meant to say Amazon. Actually, I'll change that to say background. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to find some digital paper and we're going to add it to the back there. Now, I've already got the paper that I want to use. Let's go up here. And I'm going to go with this one here. So I'm going to click and I'm going to drag you and enter it in. And I'm just going to bring you up. Okay, and hit enter. Now it's just above that layer, which is what you want, okay? You want it just above the background layer. And then I'm just going to click and I'm going to duplicate that and bring this part down. Let's just move you slightly it up so that it matches, but then again, it's not showing up there. Actually, sorry, we've got to go further down. There we go. Alrighty, so there it is. Now, the next thing I would like, this seems like a lot of spacing, so I might put in there Happy Halloween. So let's just click onto that, and I'm going to duplicate that layer and bring that down. And then I'm going to click onto my text tool, highlight everything, and just write Happy Halloween. Once again, you can obviously change the colors and the fonts and this everything over there. Alrighty, so just drag a little bit and you'll see that little line pop up that tells me that it is in the center. And I might use my arrow key on my keyboard to move it up. But I might just make that a little bit smaller. Let's try. Yep, that looks good. Alrighty, so that is pretty much what I have, and I think it actually looks quite cute. So to finish off your printable, the next step is to put it all together into a PDF document that you will then either offer for free or you would put in your shop and you would sell it. So the best way to do that is, like I said, putting it in a PDF file. And I'm going to show you how you do that. So all our layers are completely open on the right hand side here in our layouts panel. So when we transfer this particular file, we're going to transfer it as a as a document that is completely like grouped together. So to do that, we go to our layers panel, and you'll see on the right hand side here exactly what happens. So we go to the layers panel, and I'm going to flatten the image. Okay. And we've just got any hidden layers. Yes. Okay. And now it's become one layer. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to go file, and I'm going to go new, and I'm going to make my file into a letter size. Everything else stays the same, and I'll make sure that's orientation, and I'm going to hit OK. And then all I do is I go onto, so these are the tabs that are open at the moment. And I'm just going to click it here, and I'm just going to drag it into here and release. And there it is there. All right. So the next thing is I'm going to have 2 per page. I'm going to hit Control and T, or Command on a Mac and T. And then I'm going to right click on my mouse, and I'm going to just rotate 90 degrees. And then I'm just going to make sure that the line shows me that it's in the middle, and I'm just going to drag it further up. Then I'm going to click, and I'm going to duplicate it by dragging it down to this plus, and I'm going to release it, and it's now got 2 of the same so it's got a duplicate copy on top of that one, and they're both on top of each other. And all I'm going to do is just drag that down, keep going until about there, and I'm just going to use my keypad to go a little bit up like that. And that's pretty much it. And then, so what I normally do is I have a Photoshop file that is my printable file, if that makes sense. So it already has all the watermarks on it. Okay, so I found my template that I use to put all of my documents, so all of my gift card templates into, and that's this one here. So all I pretty much have is 5 by 7 inches gift cards, and then I got an 8 by 5 by 11 sheet. Can also be printed on A4 page, and then I always have print on white cardstock or plain printing paper, and then I have my logo details. So my name, not my logo details, so my name of my business. So my name, website, and for personal use only. Okay, so that's pretty much all I have on my template that I have for printing purposes. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so once you've got all of your details on there, all right, the next thing I like to do is we're going to flatten that image too, and we're going to go file, and we're going to save copy. Okay, not save as, save copy. All right, and then we're going to go, I normally like to do it on my computer, but you can obviously do it wherever. Okay, and then you pretty much just find out exactly where you want to save it, and we're going to click over here, and I'm going to save it as a PDF file, and then over here is where I'll put in my details. So it would be Halloween gift voucher. I'll just put Frank. Okay, like that. And it's a Photoshop PNG. We go save as, and then it's going to come up with this. I remove these 2 things, and then I hit save. All right, save PDF, and then we'll save it completely as your PDF file. All right, but I'm not going to save that because I've already got it saved elsewhere. But this is where you need to remember, when you are finished saving it as a PDF file, you need to also make sure that you need to ungroup it again. Okay, so I like to go over here to my histories. If you can't find that, go onto your Windows and look for history, which will be over here. All right, and then once you click onto that, it will show up over here. Okay, and then I click onto that, and I just go to the previous action, which is that one there. All right, and then what I do is, so once all the layers are showing, I then go file, and I go save as, not save copy, save as, and then I go and save this file back as a PSD file, okay, which is your Photoshop file. So on my computer, and then I would keep it as that, whatever your name is for that particular file, and then I hit save. So you're saving this not only as your PDF file or a JPEG file, however you want to save it, but also at the very end, before I shut down this particular file, I make sure it's ungrouped, completely, and I'm saving it as a PSD file. Okay, so then I can go back and like all of these here, this one here, those are all PSD files which I can double click on and I can change and reuse over and over again. So I hope that makes sense. So that's what we would do with this one. Okay, but I'm not going to save it because I don't need to, but you would. Now over here, same thing. Before I shut that down, I go file and I open it up. Obviously, it will be a bit different. It would have a whole bunch of things on here, but I had to stop videotaping and I'm just finishing off the video by showing you. So you would have more options over here. But anyhow, you need to make sure that that's completely ungrouped. And then I'll go File, I'll go Save As, and then this is the actual folder it was saved as, and I go Photoshop PSD. It stays the same. If you can't find it, click on there and you will find it there. And then I go save. Okay, and you'll find that this little star asterisk over here will actually be removed because I've saved it. Now remember, if you save this and it is completely one layer, you've lost all of that. Unless you're still in this file, then it's okay. But if you're not in that folder and you've saved it and you shut it down and you go and click onto it, double click onto the PSD file to open it again, and you didn't save it as unlocked, all these layers unlocked, then you've lost that. So always make sure that when you save your PSD file, I cannot stress it enough because I've done it so many times, that you're saving it as an unlocked file or unlocked layers. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to hit save. And now that asterisk is gone, obviously all my stuff's there, so I'm good. So I can then close it. But if you save it and you realize, oh no, I've saved it as with all of that there, then just go over here to your history, make sure that it's completely open, and then save it again. But once you close that off, then you won't be able to get back those layers. All right, so I hope that makes sense. Alrighty, guys. So that is the end of this video. I do hope you got something out of it. Let me know in the comment section what your takeaway was from this video, and I look forward to doing some more tutorials with for you guys in the coming weeks. But until then, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.